Thursday, and it is time to shift. What have you done so far in 2018 to start shifting your business so that you are getting unstuck? Because to get unstuck, as you know, you have to shift, engage, and accelerate. Or shift, elevate, and accelerate. So, what are you doing? A lot of us spend a lot of time worrying about stuff that we can't control. Worry, 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 worry. And I talked about this a couple months ago. If you go back on my, what it used to be called Thirsty Thursday, now it's time to shift. I talked about wishes versus spit. So wishes and worry get you nothing in your hand. If you spit in your hand, you get spit. But basically the whole point of that story was that worrying gets you nothing, gets you nowhere. So what do you need to do to decrease the circle of worry and increase the circle of influence? Well, what you want to do is, number one, stop worrying about things you can't control. Number two, accept the fact that there are things you can't control. And number three, look at what tiny aspect of what you're worrying about could you control. For instance, what if you are worried about the fact that nobody's clicking through your e-newsletters, or clients aren't calling you based on marketing that you've been putting out there? Well, you can't control what they're clicking on. You can't control whether or not they're picking up the phone. You can't control those things. But what you can control is maybe shifting the subject line of your emails, maybe giving them a coupon or a reason to refer you or to call you. Or just make yourself top of mind by continuously dripping and giving little tips away, little tidbits away, little parts away, so that they constantly feel like you are pouring into them and that you are visible and you are available. And then when they do need you, or when they're ready, or when a friend says something that triggers something in their brain, you are the first person that comes to mind. So that is one way that you can decrease that circle of worry, increase that circle of influence. How does that sound? Awesome? I know. Well, here's some awesome news for you. More of the word awesome is that next Thursday, the 25th, I am starting my Unstuck the Community. So it's a year-long live video series that you can tune into live. And we will have interactive time. It's not just you watching me. It's a whole community of people from 10:45 to 11:45. And what we're doing is I'm training on this very thing. Can you believe it? On the circle of influence and increasing it. So go to the link that I've posted above for Eventbrite. Get registered for this first video. As soon as the actual membership site starts, then you'll be able to learn more about the membership and the community itself. This training for $50 gets you the 1 hour of training with me on the Circle of Influence. It's the first part of the Unstuck Community series. And you get an hour the following week of Q&A. And you get a document to work on while we are talking, and that you can start to make some inroads, make some shifts in order to decrease that circle of worry and increase the circle of influence. Hopefully, I will see you next Thursday. Until then, start shifting to get unstuck.